new to diamond painting, I'm going to show you how to kit up. This is a custom. This is actually a photo that was converted, or a little video that was converted from AI on TikTok. There was a trend where it was taking a picture or photo and converting it into AI art. So I loved it so much, I took it and I got a custom made. So here's a video for that. So here's this. I'll do a separate video on how you can washi or section or use release paper or use what's in the kitchen and the reasons why you should. So next we're going to talk about storage. There's different solutions for storage, like here sometimes you get with your diamond painting canvases plastic baggies where you can store. So if you're starting from scratch and you're not sure if you want to invest in diamond painting, then that's a really good place to start, is just using the storage baggies. Then I can show you other storage solutions that I have. You may have seen this, but you can always use Tic Tac boxes. It's a storage container that comes as a set, so you can have Tic Tac boxes. You can also go to a local Joann's or Michael's and you can get one of these. I'll show this to you here. Stackable containers, right? And some diamond painting vendors have where you can put the labels on your containers for ease of use. Another popular storage containing kit would be the bead trays. So with the bead trays, I'll put this here. It's easy open and close. So this is what I'm going to use today for kitting up my custom from Heartful Diamonds. So when you're kitting up, it's always good to kind of see what you're working with. So for my particular project, it's really big and it's square. So you always get a legend. So this would be the legend. See, that's my picture right there. And the legend on the side will tell you, for this particular vendor, they like to put the quantity of the number of drills for each symbol. The ID is actually the DMC code. DMC code is a standard of the colors coordinating with the number, and a lot of diamond painting companies will follow the DMC code. So if you ever run out of a particular color, make sure you actually save this or look at the legend on your canvas. You can order more of the same color according to the DMC code. So where it says ID, you might see it on your canvas, it might say DMC. That is the standard for the colors when it comes to diamond painting. And in some future videos, I'll talk a little bit more about what DMC means, where did it come from. Just really quickly, it's actually a combination of cross stitch and embroidery. They actually follow the same color scheme. So when diamond painting became really popular, they decided to kind of mimic the DMC numbers with the colors of the floss. All right, so my particular painting has 50 different colors. I won't do an entire kitting up, but one thing I did want to mention was this. When you're matching up your DMC numbers and you're looking at your stash for all the diamond paintings, you might notice a lot of one particular color. You don't necessarily have to put everything into your storage bin before you start diamond painting. So what I mean is, I have so many of color 939. It goes on and on and on, right? I don't have to open all these packages. What I'll actually do is just open some. I just want one color of each, so I'm just going to open enough to fill one and then move on to the next color. So it's a space saving thing too, because if I were to unleash all of these beads into my storage container, I might need actually 2 of these. So I'm just trying to save some space. The ones that I don't use, I will safely tuck away, make sure it's labeled so I don't confuse it with my other works in progress, or WIP, W-I-P. So that's what I wanted to mention about that. So at this point, you want to decide how you want to label your storage containers as you are kitting up. I'm a very visual person, so what works for me is actually looking at the symbol on the canvas and then matching it to the symbol that I have on my storage container. So there's a couple different ways you can do it. If you want to go the do-it-yourself route, you can always make little labels yourself with tape and then put them on the storage container. If you get the Elizabeth board storage bead containers, then you'll actually get a couple of these sheets and you can repurpose it if you want. So I'm going to do that here. You can also get a label maker. I do have a thermal label maker. I'm not going to use it right now. It's a little spotty. I don't know if I really like it. I might send it back and try something else. But for now, we'll go the do-it-yourself route and we will get into it. So I took the label and I cut them in half. I really don't need a duplicate, so I'm just going to put this here, like so. I'll cut off this edge. And again, this is very DIY. If you want to have the investment and actually get a label maker, you can. But for this purpose, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use what was given to me. And I'll have them all on the same side. And you'll also notice with these Elizabeth Ward storage containers, it has little, if your fingernails aren't long, you can just simply grab it and put it back like that, or take it out like that. So you know which way that you're putting it back into the container holder. Goes in like that, okay? So I have a lot of 939 for my canvas. Like I said, I'm just gonna use one container. Since there's 50 colors, I want one color each in here. And as I run out, I will replenish as I work towards or through my canvas. So since I look at my canvas to determine what symbol I need, I'm going to do the same thing correspondingly with putting the symbol on my container. So this is DMC number 939. Looking on here, I will be drawing a percentage sign. Okay, so I have that here. So another thing I recommend doing when you are starting to open up these packets, definitely cut along the perforation. Don't try and cut with it still on here. Accident is bound to happen. So I'm only going to cut off what I need, which is maybe 2 to 3 of my percentage symbol. Boom. All right, I'm going to move this out the way. Opens like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to pour them in. So I'll make a little cut and pour them in. I don't want to overflow it, just enough. I know I'll be dipping in here as I diamond paint my custom canvas, which I'm very, very excited about. I love it. Love it, love it. And if we run across any static in these drills, I will show you a quick little do-it-yourself hack to get the static out. Because there's nothing worse when you're trying to pour out these diamonds into your diamond painting tray and they're sticking to the sides. Gravity can't hold them down. So there is a solution for that too. Ooh, did I cut that good enough? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. So I'm kind of happy with that. You know what? I'll put in one more of the 939 symbol. Okay. And I've been diamond painting since 2020. I found this was one of my pandemic crafts. I found a lot of crafts, but I was really drawn to this. It's a lot of fun. Beautiful canvases. I've given away a number of them as gifts. And I'll tell you what, no one ever is upset when they get a diamond painting canvas done and complete. Okay, so this is all ready. All right, and I'm just gonna throw it in here. So I'll do a couple more on camera. Oops. I'll do a couple more on camera, just so you can see how it's done. And then my next video, I will show you how to section off your canvas and get started, and some demonstrations on single placing, multi-placing. It can be really fun. Some people are very challenged by the square, but if you do it the right way, and it comes down to shaking your drills into your tray the correct way, and then picking it up with your single placer or multi-placer, it becomes really easy and fun. And I love the finished product on square canvases when it's done. Love it. Okay, so I'm gonna speed through setting up the rest of my diamond drills and getting them kitted up. All right, so I am now all kitted up. I do have my extras. My extras are separate. So as I diamond paint with my canvas, I can just take out what I need. I just threw them all in here and it's ready to go. So my next video that I'll do is how I kit up. Now people kit up in different ways. Some use parchment paper, release paper. My preferred method is using washi tape, but I will show you how to kit up using release paper if you have it, or even a household kitchen item if you want to do it, kind of do it yourself. You can actually use non-stick parchment paper. Just do not use wax. You will have issues if you use wax. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye.